while Antoine Morel is the fastest on four wheels, on the quad, just ahead of his father, Alain.
It started.
Well, after suffering serious clutch problems in the morning of the 8th stage, Carlos Sainz spent the whole day to reach Nouakchott, where he arrived a few minutes after midnight. All hopes to win the rally had faded away.
Duro que el perder
Well, it
tanto
was
tiempo, ¿no? En una
tough to
carrera
lose so
como
much
esta,
time in
pero
this race, explained Sainz. Even in
el
the
Safari me
Safari
tira una
WRC
noche
rally,
por ahí,
once I spent a night in the car,
eso no.
I'm tired.
Sí, cansado, 500
doing
kilómetros
500
de noche.
kilometers during the night.
En un
car,
coche de estos con pocas
couple of
luces
flights,
no
wasn't easy at all.
es muy fácil, pero
But more than that, I'm
sobre
just
todo disgustado por la pérdida de
having
tiempo.
lost so much time.
Pero bueno, así son las carreras y así es en la casa.
Indeed, Carlos Sainz and his co-driver Andres seemed disgusted. But finally, the atmosphere wasn't that bad.
are now hot when it's more cold. In the morning and the night the dunes are hot. Ah, you maybe make the wrong state.
You're coming from the south or from the north now?
Time for Carlos Sainz to have a private chat with Chris Neeson, his team manager. Well, after a nightmare of a day for both Jutta Kleinschmidt and her mechanics, it was time to have a word with the German winner of the 2001 edition. What was the biggest mistake of Volkswagen so far?
Den größten Fehler mit den Reifen gemacht, meiner Meinung nach. Wir haben jetzt Reifen benutzt, die vielleicht sehr gut in den Steinen und im harten Untergrund sind, aber leider relativ schlecht im Sand. Und wir haben auch nicht so weichen Sand in Mauretanien erwartet. Dieses Jahr ist der Sand in Mauretanien eben noch viel weicher, durch die doch sehr hohen Temperaturen als in den vergangenen Jahren.
These wrong tires, well, the engine gets too hot. Despite some problems on the first mark stages, Mitsubishi took the lead once the rally arrived in Mauritania, where camel glass and dunes changed the race.
Les courses en Afrique, on sait que la course peut avoir beaucoup de rebondissements et on en a déjà eu beaucoup cette première semaine, mais on n'est pas à la fin de nos peines. Les gros morceaux nous attendent à partir de demain et la course est un peu plus clairsemée. Je dirais qu'avant on était 10 capables de gagner le Dakar, maintenant on n'est plus que 4, mais elle reste quand même très ouverte cette course.
Now, maybe only 4. After 8 stages, Peter Hansel has a little advantage on his teammate, Luc Alphon. Team orders.
Moi personnellement, je suis au coude à coude avec Stéphane
well,
à 30 secondes, donc autant dire rien. Et avec des étapes dures qui arrivent, parce que bon, la finalité c'est que nous, Mitsubishi, on gagne, mais ce serait bien de gagner aussi, je dirais personnellement. On va essayer de se battre. Pour l'instant, il n'y a aucune consigne, donc tout se passe bien. Moi, je trouve que c'est super positif pour l'instant.
I'm going for the challenge. This morning BMW decided to stop Nasser Al-Attiyah. His car was too damaged, and considering the time delay in the overall spent quants, decided it was hopeless to use spare parts that could be very useful for the other cars. X-ray.
For me it's really very bad, you know. Really I want to continue until Dakar, and it doesn't matter what position, you know. It's good for me, I learn a lot, you know, and for me I know very well one day I can win this race, you know.
A big check-up for the Schlesser Ford buggies. Boss Jean-Louis Schlesser is still slightly sick after eating something bad in Europe. He certainly enjoyed the rest day. Thierry Magnazzi, who won 2 stages so far, hopes to find some fastest road to the cup. Lisbon hosted 3 days of scrutineering. Time to check out all the cars before the Carlos Sainz show. First Dakar and 2 special victories in Portugal for El Matador, a newcomer on the Dakar. Meanwhile, title holder Stéphane Pété-Ancel suffered an early puncture, losing precious time already. Carlos Souza enjoyed home support, flying to second spot of stage 1 in his Nissan pickup. Finally, on African soil, Robbie Gordon was able to test out his big Hummer. Only 7 stages for the American, forced to quit the race because of mechanical problems. It was an excellent first week for the Schlesser team. Boss Jean-Louis captured the first African stage in Morocco. His teammate and new recruit Thierry Magnaldi added 2 wins to the blue team. The Bobbies are both over 1 hour behind in the overall standings and shouldn't be too much of a threat. Nani Roma in his Pajero Evo enjoyed a first ever day in the overall lead of Dakar on 4 wheels. That was back in Morocco. And a bad addition it was for Hiroshi Matsuoka, forced to withdraw after only 4 stages. A big crash, and it was sayonara Hiroshi. Nassar Al-Attiyah looked promising in his BMW X3, but mechanical problems also forced him to withdraw after losing over 20 hours. The Volkswagen team started by impressing in Africa, proving they could well worry the Mitsubishis for overall success. Sainz won the second Moroccan stage. Sainz Schmidt, the show woman, stayed within shoot distance. Mark Miller grabbed 1 second position in the stage in Mauritania. Bruno Xavier, smart drive indeed, was also in contention. Wow! Rough riding with the German 2001 Dakar winner. Julien de Villiers, third overall, maybe the only Volkswagen driver able to worry the Mitsubishi. Meanwhile, all the others carried on, heading south on the bumpy road to Dakar. The sand dunes of Africa, where to dramatically change the race. Big white for all, and the problem started for Volkswagen. A damaged wheel for Carlos Sainz, engine problems for Bruno Xavier, both losing all hopes of success. And as expected, the Mitsubishi team hit hard when it really mattered in the dunes of Mauritania. The winner in Tantan, Stéphane Mitterrand clinched the fastest time of the stage, going from Swerat to Atta, the toughest special so far. Peter Hansel can enjoy a 32-second lead on his teammate and last year's runner-up, Luc Alphonse. The overall standings, Peter Hansel with a tiny lead on Alphonse. Julien de Villiers is 26 minutes ahead of Nani Roma, and Yuka Brunswick over an hour behind. Thierry Magnaldi, winner of 2 specials, 1 hour 30 behind, ahead of his boss, Jean-Louis Schlesser. Carlos Sainz is in 9th, over 3 hours adrift. And in the other classes, Frenchman Jean-Jacques Ratet leads the T2 category, the production cars. Matthias Kaller is the best rookie, the best privateer. He's 10th overall, while the best ladies are Florence Bourgnon and Corentine Quignou, 65th overall. And so to the always very exciting truck race. Vladimir Chagin, 4-time winner of the Dakar, started in style. He captured the first 6 stages of the event and looked to be heading more glory in a possible 5th prime to the shores of the Lac Rose. Chagin was the struggle during the Mauritanian stages, losing precious time in the dunes. He lost close to an hour and a half in only 2 stages, but remains the overall leader with a 30 minutes advantage on his teammate and title holder, Tadeusz Kabirov. Third position so far is for Hans Stacy, winner of 2 stages so far, the Dutchman. 44 minutes of it, doing very, very well. His man truck. Fourth position. Around the prize, a Dakar legend, winner of 6 Dakars in the truck. Won't be able to win this one. He's 4 hours to win. Who knows? Vicky Gachon was very impressive at the beginning of the rally, but he suffered serious mechanical problems and had to withdraw from the race. Andre Diaz-Avedo stuck on the top of a dune. He's 7th, over 5 hours behind.